Oh my God, you need a good way to pass an afternoon. You watch the Johnny versus Metal Gear marathon. I was doing that yesterday at work, passed it a good 6 hours. Can I see your controller?
Yeah, sure.
Set the attack proper.
For me...
Oh!
Oh, yeah. He's got lightsabers! Oh my God.
That's another thing we also need to fix. Oops.
No wonder I was dying. And not doing too much damage.
I missed this. That's better. War Dance a Go-Go.
I miss hardcore English Masamune.
Alright, that's better. Now you'll actually be able to do damage. Woo! This stage is split right down the middle. Left side is one faction, right side is another faction. So I'd say, again, I'll take left, you take the right side of the map, and just go from base to base. We're also going to have to deal with some pretty harder sub-bosses, too. We actually had to fight Tadakatsu in this stage, and he is a super boss unto himself.
Oh, goody. I mean, we had someone who had projectiles, that probably wouldn't be too bad, but...
Yeah. Plus, you also have War Dance now, so that's a hell of a lot better.
Ying.
It's also important in some... this is actually an important addition to this stage, because you actually see... in this stage in 3, you just see the stage itself. You don't get any cutscenes in it. In this version, you actually get to see Ieyasu actually making... I think it's his declaration of war speech to his army.
Yeah.
What's really funny about that, though, is that because this is rendered in real time, and it's set for the stage already, you see him talking to his entire army, but if you look at the left side, it already has Mitsunari's flags in it. So that was kind of... Yeah, the purple side, that's Mitsunari's flags.
Oops. I love how Tadakatsu's eyes never fucking move.
Yeah.
It's beautiful.
What's one thing I find interesting, actually, is that Mitsunari / Hideyoshi's banner, their icon, it's one of the only ones that actually has text on it. Most of them are just symbols. I forget where I saw this translation. I don't think it's entirely accurate, but the last time I remember it saying, I think the phrase, which is also actually embossed onto the hilt of Mitsunari's sword, I think it says peace and love for one and all, all for one and one for all in heaven and earth.
Huh.
That's a pretty neat phrase.
Yeah. Also, we just clipped through that costume. That was great.
Yeah. Camera, what is?
Real-time rendering, yo.
Yeah, but say I don't like. He has the extra sword, but no sheath for it. What are you gonna do when you need that spare hand?
Use your imagination, I guess.
Put it the same place you put the Chaos Emeralds. How's it feel to war dance with lightsabers?
So fun. The only thing about War Dance, oh my god, I have fucking this Ox Spice. I forgot that. It's so good.
Yeah. Actually, no. I know what you're thinking. Actually, no. In 3 and 4, it does one of two different things. In 3, it's just you can't guard with it, but it stays active. In 4, if you take a hit with War Dance, you lose War Dance immediately.
Yeah. Small bit of an issue. The lack of guarding isn't really too big of an issue if you know what you're doing and you're able to press good offense, but yeah, against bosses, you're probably going to need that.
It's the only time it really will matter is against bosses, but you can turn it on and off, no issue. So you take the right, I'll take the left.
Yep.
Whee. This stage is also the best grinding stage in all of vanilla Basara 3. Utage has added a new grinding stage, which is fantastic. Which was actually the inspiration for, if you go a little bit further back with the channel, a certain podcast we did back when we still used to do those regularly. I forget what it was called exactly, but it was about tedium in video games.
Yeah, because Brian here did a crazy.
I did grinding for all of the characters, all 31 of them, to level 200 in under a month. Let me reiterate, grinding to a grand total of 6,200 in under a month, and I did nothing but that for the entire month.
Yeah, that was a fun month.
No, it was though, because this game is still amazing. I was having fun with it, but it's like by the end of it, I did not want to touch it for a long time.
Yeah.
Which was a really funny coincidence because literally a couple of days after I was finished, that was when the disc reader on my original PS3 died.
Good shit.
That was a very grueling. That happened in February of 2014, and I was stuck without a disc reader, which means I had to get a new PS3. I wasn't able to get a new PS3 until December of 2014.
What'd you play in the meantime again?
Just digital games, pretty much just Pirate Warriors and just Tales games that I had downloaded.
Yeah, that would do it.
And mind you, those games are fun, but it's like I have way more disc games than I have digital, so I lost access to like 60% of my game library.
Dude, you and me both. Like, once my disc reader started dying, I was like, shit. Now does this just render all my fucking 40+ games moot?
Yeah. That's why I don't like slot loading systems. Call me old-fashioned, but I much prefer an actual slide open disc try a top loader.
Yeah, I still have the original PS3 that my family got for using.
Original Slim, for
yeah.
the record.
And that, funny enough, the reason the disc reader on that one died was because me and Josh were watching a movie once. Not even a movie, just like a regular anime. I don't remember what it was.
I think you said it might have been Infinite Stratos.
No, I don't think it was Infinite Stratos. I want to say it was either Sekirei or something else.
Yeah, Sekirei, that was the one.
It was probably that, yeah. It fucking just died. I think I remember I had to pry out the fucking disc. I don't remember how that worked, but yeah. Also, how do you... I'm just going to use this, honestly.
Yeah. Would you like to know what game I was playing at the time when I first came onto the disc reader problem?
Shoot.
Storm 3. I don't think that was the cause of it because my original copy still plays just fine. But that was when it had the issue. It was trying to load a stage or something. I think it was trying to load the story mode and it froze on the loading screen forever. So I'm like, all right.
Yeah, and the shit hard about that is that when that happens, if you close the game and reopen it, it says the file system is corrupt.
Yeah.
And that's when shit goes awry.
I have not had good luck with the PlayStation 3. I love that console to death, but I have not had good luck in the 6 years I've had the PS3.
I haven't had good luck recently. Usually my PS3 has been really good, but I can understand that it's probably beginning age because I did bring it for the Boston once and it got like hella beat up in the flight.
Yeah.
God damn it, that flight was bad.
Well, another thing that happened, you'll remember, is that like 6 months before the disc reader died, my hard drive wiped.
Yeah, that's true.
250 gigabytes. A shit ton of save files down the drain. And mind you, even back then I was doing monthly backups, but still losing a month of progress in certain games.
That's a morale kill if there ever was one.
Especially when most of the games you were playing at the time were RPGs.
I think I lost well over 1,200 hours of save files.
Dude.
And then recently for me, I re-lost everything, so I had to re-download everything again. So I'm like, God fucking damn it.
That makes me want to die.
Yeah, I feel you, man. And then recently my account's been hacked, so I had to set aside time to actually fix that.
Yeah. No, but like I lost my save files for all 3 Neptune games. Because back when I first got...
oh, God, I feel you. I lost all mine, too.
No, because I was playing them all back-to-back, and I lost all 3 of the original games back-to-back, and I lost them all.
I think I had slightly worse with the first game because I was trying to actually max out the bestiary. Because there's a trophy for that, and I had like at least 90% of them, but then the PS3 died, I was like, fuck.
Yeah. And that was the worst of it, too, because at the time, I was in the middle of playing Mark II, and Mark II is a slog to get through. So to lose like 15 hours of progress, no.
No, thank you. Yeah.
Especially with how much more annoying the process of maximizing your shares is in Mark II. No, thank you. Please stop.
I'll take a rain check.
That's why. Like I love the original Neptune and Victory, but that's why the Rebirth games are so much better. You don't have to worry about shares almost at all.
Yeah.
I think it's like entirely just story progress. I could be wrong, at least as far as Mark II.
I mean, I'm gonna be honest. The share system has never really bothered me for trying to get different endings. But the thing that's always pissing me the fuck off is when there's giant spikes in difficulty you have to go through.
Yeah.
Case in point, CFW Judge and Mark II. God, he's like the only one of those enemies I actually remember because he was just the worst.
Yeah, that was hell.
And I got to go through it all over again when I replay Mark II.
You're gonna do that?
Eventually. Either for Let's Play purposes, getting my save files back, or some other bullshit. I don't know.
I'd say you're probably better off just going with Rebirth, which we do have.
Yeah.
I own all of the games on Vita Digital. That was probably a bad decision to make, but after a certain point I just said, fuck it. With the Vita, I'm just gonna buy everything digital from now on.
Oh, shit.
So, what I'm actually kind of surprised about, actually, is that there were no Basara games on Vita, because I'll get you in a minute. Because there were two Basara games on the PSP. Where are you?
I'm in the middle right, I want to say.
Okay, I think I found you almost, maybe.
There
you are. Okay, one sec. Nobody touch me. Ah!
Don't worry.
Someone did break through my guard. I just need to be safe.
Dump all the resources. To be fair, we've been here for a little bit.
We've been here for a couple of minutes. Now we come into the hard part.
Now the issues begin.
Yoshitsugu will be fine. It's Tadakasu that's the problem. Which is why, if you can, parry as much as you possibly can when you can, because he is a monster.
I don't doubt this.
Thankfully, on the other hand, I actually have my hero. You just activated yours, but I have my hero time.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna go straight for him.
I'm going to be keeping my hero gauge going, so that way you can keep your shit.
Yeah. The way to keep your hero gauge higher is get as many kills as possible. It boosts you up a couple of seconds. Every couple of kills you get, it gives you a good boost. And yours is gone, but that's okay because I have mine. Where are you? Get down. Stop jumping. Get back here on ground level.
I should probably join you in that little endeavor.
Yeah, especially because the moment it does happen, I'm pretty much guaranteed to die.
Fuck.
Yeah, especially he just uses his Basara attack.
This is gonna hurt.
Okay, good. You ran away.
Yep.
Almost.
Let's do this.
Yep. There we go. And thankfully, almost. I almost have my Basara gauge back too. There
Sweet.
we are. I think they might have removed a relative feature that was a feature I say in quotes that was in 3, and that was that 3 actually had dynamically scaling difficulty.
Was it because of the whole co-op thing?
Yeah, if you were playing multiplayer, because the game did get in theory would have been significantly easier. They actually do make the bosses a bit more difficult. Which, you know, I can dig that. Most games don't do that. Warriors games definitely don't do that.
Yeah, that's true.
I love Koei, but Capcom definitively has more style. It's almost like that was.
He made a bust noise.
It's almost like that. That's their entire.
It's almost like it was made by the guys who made Devil May Cry.
It's almost like that's their entire sole gimmick is to have style.
Yeah, let's just get out of here.
I just imagine like the entire time that we're doing Yukimura Legend, if you can help it, you're going to play as Masamune in the Dante costume.
If I can help it. Nah, I'm gonna be trying out the other characters too, because I am genuinely interested in how Yukimura has been adjusted.
But there's some stages where you actually do. You're not just playing as Yukimura and his family the entire time. Some stages you are playing as other people. There's a stage or two where you play as Sasuke. There's some where you play as Masamune.
That's kind of cool. Come over here, little asshole.
Why? No. Okay, good. I'm guarding. I like how it displays that an enemy is using their Basara on your screen too, and if you're nowhere near them. Did you parry him out of it?
No, unfortunately not. Shit.
Okay, I was about to say that went by way too quickly.
Almost got my fucking Basara back.
I'll get you. Where are you?
Get
Get off me.
I'm on the left side of the screen.
Okay, I see you. You're the faded red arrow.
I'm so close to get my fucking boss back. Oh my god.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Gotcha.
Okay. Yep. So an enemy popped in from off screen. They literally jumped into the frame. I thought for a second, does he have airdrops now? Welcoming your care package of robots.
Oh,
No,
JK's actually backdashing. Okay.
No, it's okay. We'll just faulten him away. I still find it hysterical that you can, that I don't remember if you can kill him, but you can drop a crate directly on Snake's head.
Yeah, you can. You can drop crates on enemies' heads too.
I think in Johnny's review, I think he actually made a point of killing Quiet by dropping a crate on her head and dying and ending a stage. I'm about to die. I haven't played Phantom Pain, but I've played the shit out of Ground Zeroes. And if you can get it on the cheap, it is fantastic. I love having a game that I can just put 20 minutes into.
Surprised you haven't tried out the ride inside mission yet.
I haven't unlocked. I've been doing some of the more. Hey, I killed him. I've been doing some of the side missions lately. I haven't done all of them yet, but that's one of the ones I'm working towards.
Nice. Let's clear some people up.
I'm gonna wait to use my boss until after I already die.
Alright.
And heal. But okay, there I am. Now I'm dead. You kill him first. I think you should be able to handle him just fine.
Yeah, I think I had boosted attack. Oh shit.
Okay, now you might want to run.
Oh hey, I actually fucking parried him. Okay, I'm actually going to bail out here really fast.
If you use your stinger with during War Dance, you actually get an extension.
Yeah, you get an extra hit at the end of it.
That's actually really good.
You know you get more Basara gauge back if you get hit than if you do damage.
Yeah.
Well, no, I'm not the only one matching that.
I guess that's decent compensation.
I think it's a relatively good comeback mechanic, yeah.
Yeah, the cripple guy fell over.
Yeah. He's not getting back up anytime soon.
I joke, but Yoshitsugu's pretty cool, and it's a pretty unfortunate backstory. So he has leprosy.
Oh.
He has leprosy, and everyone in his entire army, in the entire Hideyoshi's army, looked down on him and didn't want to go anywhere near him, touch him, talk to him, anything. Grab this box here. This one is a complete full heal.
Oh, sweet.
No one wanted to go anywhere near him because they thought it was contagious. Which, correct me if I'm wrong, is leprosy contagious, or is that?
I really don't think so.
Is it contagious or infectious?
It might be infectious.
Okay. Because
you're probably not gonna be contracting it just by touching someone.
Okay, but yeah, no one wanted to go anywhere near him. The only people that still respected him and actually talked to him or actually engaged him was Mitsunari and Hideyoshi. Mitsunari especially. Mitsunari spent a lot of time with him, and that's why he developed so much of a respect for him.
Yeah.
And that's why he's the only person that Yoshitsugu refuses to harm in any way.
Huh. Oh damn, there's quite a few enemies coming up here now.
Yeah, they got most of their bases back. See, this is why this is a bit better. There's two fighting properly. There's two enemies. There's two of us. This is how you do a co-op game.
Yeah, this is how you have a decently good time.
This is how you have the fun.
Now, there's not going to be any other enemies after here.
Not in this stage. You're familiar with this stage.
Roughly. It's been a little bit, but I remember some portions of it.
Yep.
Damn it. Ow. That's enough to turn the tip scales in my favor.
Do you want to go after Ieyasu or Mitsunari?
Honestly, I'm just kind of altering between the two. I should probably go after Ieyasu.
Okay.
Because short range twists. It's just...
Yep.
Missing the lack of a lock-on button right now.
Yeah, honestly, I get that, but honestly, I don't think you really need it in this case, in Basara. It's not nearly as necessary.
It's only bothering me because of the inverted controls as well.
I know it's not. Because, like, mine isn't.
Mine definitely is.
Yep. Which is funny though, because the last person to play Basara with me was you, and so I would think you would have noticed the last time if it was inverted.
Yeah, I probably would have, but I don't know. Maybe I've just been so used to default controls recently.
Yeah, and 4 too.
Yeah, that's true. It's always funny playing games with Taylor because we always, whenever one of us is taking control, we always alternate between inverting the Y-axis. I'm just like, you monster, how could you? So like, I'm used to flight simulators. I'm like, I am too, but I don't play with inverted controls.
Yeah. Is he coming? He might be. Damn. Oh no. Okay, good. Just
Oh,
him.
that's a funny way to open a cutscene.
Yeah. Depending on which of the sub bosses you beat first, one of them might end up. I think what Yoshitsugu does is he heals Mitsunari if you beat Yoshitsugu first instead of Tadakatsu. Tadakatsu will come in to help Ieyasu. Tadakatsu will come in with half or a third of a health bar and make that a third boss you have to fight.
Oh boy.
And frankly, I think that's way worse.
Yeah, I think I'd rather deal with just with a straight Mitsunari.
And Mitsunari to this day still comes in as top 1 or 2 characters in terms of playability in the entire series.
Yeah.
Right up there with modern Mune.
Yep.
Or as you call him, Raiden.
Basically.
That's gonna be fun. You want one of these days for an extra video, just show off some characters in the Bloody Palace mode?
And Yukimura? Yeah, sure, why not?
Cool. You need to get
I still wouldn't mind. I still wouldn't necessarily mind showing up the story mode for that game because.
Oh no, we can still absolutely do it. It's just something I need to put more practice into.
Oh, this could be interesting. 2 bossers. Where's the one? He's guarding a lot.
Yeah.
I mean, good for him. That means he's doing his fucking job, but.
Also, beware, they can parry you too.
Yeah, I know. I've had that happen to me before.
It's not exactly common, but it's still definitely a thing that can happen.
Just gotta play patiently.
Shit.
I'll tell you though, nothing will ever top the frustration of having to fight Devil May Cry 4's Dante. Shit.
How about that one time back when we did actually try to record Basara 3, we were doing Yukimura's Blue Route in the stage where you have to fight Masamune and Ieyasu, and we died at the very end of the stage against Masamune twice.
Oh my Christ, I remember that.
You do?
Vaguely, but I know that happened.
Yeah, and that was a pain in the ass because in that stage you also have to take care of several bases and fight both Kojiro and Tadakatsu.
Yeah.
So you know.
Okay.
He's
doing just a little bit of damage to me. You know, just a minute amount.
Leave it.
Yeah. Okay, so going back on the topic of the anime, I originally didn't fucking know Yoshitsugu actually had character or anything to that effect because of just a glance at Basara 3 didn't really tell me much from other character stories, but then the anime happened, I'm like, holy crap, he actually does have a good amount of character.
Actually, that reminds me, do you want to watch the movie again sometime? Because I haven't seen it in a long time, and it's interesting to see how that holds up in comparison to Judge End.
Maybe.
Because remember, the movie was the original interpretation of 3, done by the proper studio, Production IG. Like, TMS Entertainment can tell a story, but they cannot animate for the life of them.
Hey, at least Kojiro's face doesn't look like a fucking brick. Nothing will ever top that.
You're true. You're right.
Yep.
Dude.
Oh.
So,
God, Adam's apple, though.
So this is particularly interesting for Mitsunari, especially. Because it's like, yeah, he's being pinned down, but he's also being pinned down by someone who's about to kill Ieyasu, something he's wanted for apparently 6 months, as it were.
Yeah.
From how Judge N tells you, I think they say it's either 3 months or 6 months from the beginning of 3 to the actual battle at Sekigahara.
Yeah, I can believe that. Although imagine he's probably more pissed because he wanted to kill him himself.
Yeah, but the other thing is, it's been a long time. You probably don't remember how Mitsunari's Red Route ends, but when he finally kills Ieyasu, he snaps.
He snaps and he starts crying.
He starts crying tears of blood. I love it. Rise to your feet so I can kill you again.
Yeah. And after that, he's like, "Oh yeah, that's right. I have a life. What do I do now? Shit."
That's a plot point that does actually get addressed in Mitsunari's Blue Route, where after he kills Masamune, he says, "Now we expand outward into the world. We expand to the rest of the planet," which is actually a reference to Hideyoshi's miserably failed attempted invasion of Korea. So,
yeah,
he's about to die.
he's about to get butt fucked. Yeah.
So the funny thing is just how many weapons in quotes that Matsunagi carries.
Oh, incinerated. Okay.
So he has the explosive gloves. He has the two swords, but on the fingers of each of the gloves is also barbed claws. So the entire time he was holding Ieyasu up, he was also piercing his throat.
Oh Jesus.
Yeah, he's pretty violent.
Yeah. I mean, Warriors definitely told me that because he kind of did blow himself up after Oda spared his life numerous times.
His story is hysterical.
His story is golden. God, it's so good.
I forgive you. I forgive you. I forgive you. Stop that. Just kill me already.
Stop forgiving me. God damn it. I love Oda in that series. He's so fun.